Hi students, this is RAJESHWARI, your psychological counselor at KATTANKULATHUR campus. Today I am going to talk about bullying and also how do you find out a bully and how do you protect yourself from these bullies and bullying behavior in the classrooms. See, to know about bullying, you need to know little more about how to differentiate bullying from a lighter form of it, like say teasing, or if somebody acts in a very mean and rude way. See, for all these behaviors, lack of empathy is the main reason. Sometimes you come across people who thoughtlessly say something out of anger, and they just don't care about the hurt they cause to the others. Like, for example, in a classroom, if somebody doesn't understand, the teacher may say rudely, you dumb, you don't understand anything. Sometimes, even among friends, you sometimes you say something very badly or do something, and it is out of anger without any pre-plan, or it is just thoughtless. And sometimes people are very mean. They work on purpose to put down somebody's fame. And if they perceive that somebody is just growing up, is stealing the show, and they are just climbing up in the ladder and they are threat to our progress. And so, for various reasons, they may spread rumors, they may gossip, and just to intimidate, put down the ego of a person, and psychologically damage. So this is a very mean behavior, and but sometimes this mean behavior can also repeat. But how does it differ from bullying? See, bullying is a bigger way of a mean behavior. That is, in bullying, definitely there is a victim is damaged very highly. It could be a physical damage, or it could be like something like beating a person, and they spot out the person in isolated place, and they purposely beat for no reasons, or sometimes they expect the person to be a slave, and ventilate just their aggression and anger. Or it could be even a sexual demands, and if the person finds out somebody very psychologically timid, alone, then they become a very easy target for these bullies. So when you just if you apply your mind, so why do people bully? See, by and large, in a classroom or in a place, most of the people fall in the moderate category, and they all look alike. But there could be one or two people who just stand different, either very talented and very exemplary, very popular, something like stealing the show, a very extrovert type of a person. Or sometimes you come across people who have some physical deformity, or mentally having some challenges, or some psychological deficits. So these two extreme categories really fall a victim to these bullies. And bullies also, they perceive this person to be different from them, and they don't develop empathy for these people. We all, when we come across somebody who is very different from us, all of us do not act very rudely. We come across people who have a different gender orientation or sexual orientation, or hailing from different races, different religion, who are not identical with us in all the aspects. But not all of us become very rude. We develop some empathy, we develop some acceptance, and we have a public demeanor to be very kind to those people. But these bully lack this kindness, and they just can't accept. And it is not only non-acceptance, it is also they derive some kind of pleasure by just hurting these people and hurting on the weakness. So this is a main point you have to notice. So when somebody reveal their weakness and their vulnerabilities, then these bullies just get attracted to that, and they just want to hurt this person, pick that person on the weakness and the vulnerabilities. So which normally psychologically healthy people don't do. So having said that, you can understand that bullies are psychologically affected people. They could either be having a inflated ego, or they themselves coming from a very broken home, or the place where they lack nurturance and affection and attention, and they could even be a loners without any friends and lacking self-esteem, confidence, without any purpose, without any dream, and these people are in a way very affected people. But that doesn't mean that they have to be left like that. Bullying is a crime, and they have to be taught, and they have to be made understood that they should not bully other people. And so it is a duty of all of us to bring it to the notice of the authority and talk to professionals like us. See, when you are psychologically demotivated, please don't stay alone. Don't isolate yourself. And if you're secretly shamed about something which you cannot talk, and this sort of feelings, when you undergo this sort of ashamed feeling or guilt feeling, or when you are frightened deep down, then this just vibrates in your psyche, and this attracts the bullies. So what do you do to not to become a victim? You should definitely talk to a counselor. You must have friends, and in case you don't have a trustable friend, please do talk to us. And so you should also develop your confidence. So when you exude confidence, when you walk and talk with belief and happiness and with a dream, and when you act on purpose, these bullies will just run away. They don't want those people. They want only weak targets. And so the more stronger you are, the more happier you are, and the more confident you are, whoever you could be. You can even have some physical deformities, but if you just say, so what, I'm not ashamed about my physical deformities, I'm not ashamed about my learning difficulties, so I'm not ashamed about who I am. So if you walk and talk with that message, then you are safe. So you have to develop an acceptance, respect, and kindness for your own self, and you have to spread this among our student community to stop and say a stop to this bullying behavior. Thank you.